Renovating Retirement with Charlie Jewett. Oh no, I think I'm about to have another episode.
Hey everybody, Charlie Jewett coming back here as America's Retirement Genie. Oh yeah. I can't say 10,000 years give you such a crick in the neck because I have not been locked up. I've been out here talking freely now for 3 years. Can you believe it? Started the podcast, I believe I uploaded April 30th or 29th, something like that. I think May 1st was the first episode, the 001 episode. May 1st, 2016. Today is what? Today's June 1st, 2019. So it's been over 3 years of speaking freely. Not that everybody likes it. Certainly ruffled a few feathers. Hey. But I'm going to do this last episode on the Aladdin series. I got inspired by the movie Aladdin, decided to do 7 quick episodes, turn them out, release them all around the same time, over a day or two period is what it turned out to be. This is going to be the last one, America's Retirement Genie. Ha 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 ha. Now, what do genies do? I noticed this watching the movie. I mean, I haven't seen the cartoon Aladdin in, I don't even know. I don't even know if it's been 10 years, 20 years, or whatever. I don't know if I've seen it since it first came out. I've watched some of the, on YouTube, watched some of the Genie stuff because I love Robin Williams, huge fan of Robin Williams. But I haven't seen the whole story so much, I hadn't seen it in so long. I actually didn't even really understand how the story was going to end when I watched the new movie. So it was pretty cool. It's pretty satisfying. But one of the things I noticed is that one of the jobs for a genie, one of the genie's jobs is to reluctantly give people what they want, even if the genie doesn't think it's what's best for them. You can notice that later in the movie. So, we're here as genies. We're here to guide you, but ultimately you get exactly what you wish for. They're your wishes. These are your decisions. It's your money. Nobody cares more about your money than you, and you're the one making the ultimate decision, even if we're guiding you. And you're the one that has to live with it and the consequences. So just like the lamp affords 3 wishes, that's what you can afford when you find this lamp. You can have anything you want with those 3 wishes. Well, in your case, your lamp, your nest egg, what you've saved up, you can have anything that your savings level has afforded for you. You can have complete, total, risky ups and downs. You can have risky, maybe non-guaranteed income, or you can have a steady paycheck that lasts as long as you and your spouse both shall live, or whatever it is. You can do the gambling, you can not do the gambling. You can buy real estate and have hard assets and things that you can actually look at. Or you can buy more invisible things like cryptocurrencies. You're allowed to buy anything that you wish for that you can afford, but it doesn't always mean that it's fun for us to provide it. As America's Retirement Genie, I don't always love giving people what it is that they ask for. Imagine, oftentimes, more often than not, people are not doing what I might necessarily do if I was in their shoes and I had the exact same net worth. They may take part of our recommendations. So notice later in the movie, I don't want to do a spoiler or anything like that, but later in the movie, someone is making wishes and the genie's not real happy about it. You can see the look on his face. He's just like, I do not want to be granting these wishes at all. So the genie's not happy at all, but the genie's job, okay, the rules of the game are the lamp owner, the one holding the lamp and rubbing the lamp, the one that has the wishes, gets what they want. So you'll see that the genie gives them what they want anyway. Now that's how I feel, folks. That's how I feel about people, buying less income than they need for retirement. So somebody that says, oh, I need $6,000 a month to live the life I want. Okay, great. Here's the money tree you have to buy. Here's the pension you need to buy. Here's the annuity you need to buy, da-da-da. Oh my gosh, that's too much of a commitment. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give myself $1,500 a month and I'll go gamble with the rest of it. I don't like that. I'm not comfortable with that at all, but I'm not holding the lamp. I'm the genie, granting the wishes, giving you exactly what you want. Everybody gets exactly what they want, and ultimately it's your money and your responsibility to live with those consequences. Some people, by the way, actually do the proper, they actually buy the proper amount of income. And I will just tell you this, for what it's worth. I've seen a lot of people suffer because they didn't buy the income they want or need and tried to gamble. I've seen a lot of people suffer because of that, living lower lifestyle than they deserve, running out of money, or having their accounts go down, 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 down when they thought they were going to go up, 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 up. Even having to move, having to sell homes or move to a cheaper place. To date, in 14 years, I'm not saying it'll never happen, but to date, in 14 years, I've never seen a client upset that they bought the right sized paycheck. And I'm not just talking about my book of business. I'm talking about all of the other advisors you've heard me interview. Nate Miller in Kansas, Andy Guzzi in Chicago, Ian Grove in Honolulu, Abby Duenas right here in town with me. You know, the guys I know in Utah that have been doing this for 35, 40 years, the guys in Topeka that run the company where there's 850 of us. I've never seen or heard of a single family in the retirement planning space that bought the guaranteed income, the steady paycheck that they needed and wanted to live the lifestyle of their dreams, and is now upset about it. I don't know anybody who's unhappy on their pension. I know a lot of people unhappy with their portfolios. So as the genie, it's not my job to tell you what to wish for, but I just do want you to kind of keep that in mind. So imagine if you really were interviewing a genie. Like in the original movie, it talks about being in there for 10,000 years. So I don't know how long the genie's been granting wishes or all that, but there was a 10,000-year break just between Aladdin and the one before him. So picture tens of thousands of years of experience giving people what they wish for. And having that that global perspective, right? Looking across multiple different people, multiple different families and saying, here's some patterns that I've noticed. And I think even in the movie, you hear the genie talking about that. People wishing for ultimate power and ultimate riches and all that never really makes him happy. That would be an amazing perspective to talk to a genie that had been granting wishes for tens of thousands of dollars a year. I'm just hoping to give you a little bit of that perspective from the retirement planning standpoint. Is that looking at thousands of financial plans from my very own eyes, talking to other people where between us we've probably seen tens of thousands of financial plans, and then looking at all of the families that have followed our advice, and then all the families that have followed my other advisors' advice, or advisors that I'm friends with, and seeing that there's not a single family that's upset that they spent the money, their retirement proceeds, they spent the money on giving themselves a paycheck that comes in like clockwork that they can always count on. I just hope that perspective is helpful to you as you go build your dream. You make your 3 wishes. You decide what you want retirement to be like for you. You don't have to do it the way that I would do it. You don't have to do it the way that someone on my team would do it. Everybody's going to ultimately make their own decisions, and it is your money. No one cares more about your money than you, and we just are hopefully here to be a guide to you. So if you need some guidance, or you'd like to pick our brain or kind of talk about how big a lamp have you saved up, do you have enough money to retire now? Have you only gotten to 1 wish and you have to keep working so you can earn the other 2 wishes, whatever it is? You want to talk retirement at all, get in touch. Charlie Jewett here, info@l5wealth.com, info at L, the letter 5, the number, wealth.com, and let's have a conversation about your situation. I mean, everything's changed in the retirement planning world to where we're in a completely, a whole new world. That was the first episode I released on the Aladdin series, a whole new world of options, because literally everything has changed. There's new things to understand, and there's new things to learn. And once you do, you're a genius when you see clearly. Once you do, you're going to have that financial planning kind of windshield. You're going to have that windshield where you don't even necessarily need advisors. You just have all the clarity you'd ever need to see perfectly, and every decision becomes easy. You're driving directly at a tree. Is it hard to make a decision when you're driving a car? No, it is not. When the brake lights go on in front of you, is it hard to make a decision whether to speed up or hit your own brakes? No, it is not. You stop. Everything's easy when you see clearly the whole purpose of Renovating Retirement, the podcast, the whole purpose of L5 Wealth Management, my company, the whole purpose of the recruiting leg of this and training as many other advisors as possible, getting them to be a part of the revolution, to go out there and be a candle in the darkness and try to get as much light as we possibly can and reach as many people as we can with the truth. The whole point of all of it is that people see clearly and make smart decisions, because it is really quite easy to know what to do if you can rip yourself away from the monkey joker brokers who are trying to steal from you to pay their bosses like Abu did. I know Aladdin's the hero, but come on, his monkey's a thief. They're stealing from people, so forgive me for my analogy that doesn't make him look as good as he possibly does through the eyes of Disney, but stealing monkeys is not... Well, stealing monkeys, that's interesting. Can you steal a monkey that then steals for... I don't know why I'm thinking that's the way my brain works. It just goes off on these tangents. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the Aladdin series, a bunch of little kind of short episode McNuggets. I am going to stop doing them now and get back to the normally scheduled content, but I thought it'd be fun. I do this because I think you people are the best.
Renovating Retirement with Charlie Jewett.
But that's all, folks.